Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your girl, Scorpio Balance. So, Sagittarius, I had already did your reading and everything. Was about to post it, and it wouldn't load for the life of me. So, I ended up having to delete it, which is okay. It's all good, you know. It's all good. But the other reading was saying that basically it was that communication that I had already talked about before, where it was like one person can out-talk the other person, and they have to sneak away and gather themselves before they can like come back, because they really can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's really something that bothers them. But it looked like they were learning how to like understand that's all it is that they just need time to, you know, get over it. And then it's not a big deal. Pretty much it wasn't like a deal breaker. It's just that now they're starting to understand that it's not a deal breaker. It's not that serious. You know, so that's a good thing. So let's see if that storyline come out again, because I was gonna get into it more so for the Sagittarius perspective, if that's you, Sag, or if it's a cross watcher. It's just the simple fact of learning how to, you know, really balance your emotions. Because if you're watching this video and it resonates, then that means you know that your communication skills aren't that great when you're upset. So it's the fact of if you're actually implementing what you're watching, or are you just watching to hear pretty much what happened? You know what I'm saying? So let's see if it comes out again. If not, hopefully I'll get a whole nother storyline, since I done pretty much already told you what the other reading was about. Alright, so let's see what we got from the Sagittarius. Yeah, vibration. Alright, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Sagittarius. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to Sag. Yeah. Alright, so we got the Five of Swords. Show me what I need to see for my Sagittarius. Show me what I need to see. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Show me what I need to see for my Sagittarius. Sag, you're in the building. We got Temperance. Ooh, one more card. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is gonna be the same reading. Because that's them balancing their emotions. It's gonna take time for them to work on things after this tit for tat, going back and forth, trying to one up each other. But it starts with the communication. It starts with the communication. But like I said, somebody is leveling up, and they're understanding that that's all it is. It's just communication skills that can be worked on. So they're becoming more responsible. You know, somebody's realizing that they have to speak in a more nurturing type of way. Because to me, the King of Pentacles can be just like the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, Pentacles is all about, you know, earthly things, of course. And it's just all about being more grounded. You know, when you're dealing with earth energy, they understand that you can't be so airy all the time, or you can't be so fiery all the time. You can't be so emotional all the time. Sometimes it's just good for you to be in that earth energy, which is grounded, and you can kind of tie everything in and end up coming out as the more responsible one. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking all of that out of it, and you're just getting into that earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be dealing with. Alright, Sag. So let's see why the Five of Swords is here. Why? Alright, so we got the five. We got two fives on the board. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. So like I said before, they're sneaking off, or this tit for tat It's so they won't feel bad about what just happened. It's almost a way for them to not focus on the actual issue. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? Yeah, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Another, not investing, not feeling bad about the situation because they're in like a I'm gonna get you back type of energy. Damn. Sheesh. And that's their wish fulfillment. Yeah, to sneak off. So it's and possibly create a third party situation. Or if it's not to create a third party situation, that's how a third party situation got created. Like this Five of Swords energy of I'm gonna get you back, sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like if I can't curse you out, I can get you back in another way. You know what I'm saying? Like very vengeful type of energy. Very vengeful. Sneaking off, and it's their wish to have a third party. They don't feel bad about it. They're not going to invest in the situation, all because they just more so focus on making you feel the way they felt, pretty much. Toxic people out here, man. I'm telling you. Woo! That's why I keep my sage in my purse. What's your name? Hold on. Let me light the sage real quick. Oh, you're coughing? Yeah, keep it moving. Alright, but anyway. So, but we're all human, right? That's just me talking, but spiritually, we're all human. We all have our issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help how you feel about certain things. Because that's what I was saying to you, Sage. Like, when you get in your element and you're going off on somebody, you're not trying to put them in a state of depression. You're speaking how you feel. So essentially, you still have to take responsibility. Both partners, because nobody should be able to say anything that would make you feel less than who you are. A person can sit there and be like, you blah 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 blah, you're worthless, you're that, you're that, you're this. But when you know yourself and you know you're not those things, or you know that this person is just isn't as grounded like in that area when it comes to communication, that's where you have to be that grounded person, and you have to be the one to tie everything in. You know what I'm saying? And be like, look, I understand you're upset, but blah 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 blah. So now we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is could be focusing on finances now, or just putting your focus towards something else. But somebody is like I said, not looking at the situation. They're focused on something else. So let's see what the Eight of Pentacles is here for. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? So we got the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So we got 2 eights on the board too. So this is them putting focus on something that has less stability. Yeah, because it's like they're walking away from all these cups. Eight of Cups. They're walking away from all these loving experiences because they're focused on just that one pentacle. We're not looking at the ones on the wall. We're just looking at the one that he's paying attention to. So this will be the person that he's paying attention to. Now you and him might have all of this. But he goes and focus on this, and he's walking away from all of that, making a bad decision, pretty much. But that's what he's sneaking off and putting his focus towards, to balance emotions, because of what you and them done went through. Bottom of the deck, secrets. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, followed by the Queen of Wands. So it could be like multiple people, you know, that this is how this person like distracts themselves. So let's look at Temperance. Why is Temperance here? Alright, so I feel like this is something that you know, because we got the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in upright is somebody who knows, but she knows what's going on, but she doesn't speak about it. But let's see. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? The Devil. Ace of Swords. So you don't speak on it because you've already realized this is a toxic situation. So that's the way you stay emotionally balanced. Like, you just don't even... You just go ahead and call it for what it is, because the High Priestess speaks what she knows. Like, this top, like, you're communicating this. And that's the way you balance your emotions. That's the way you balance your emotions. But somebody's planning. Tower moment. Yeah, so somebody's planning to offer you another Ace of Cups, like a new start, because they want to work with you. They want to work with you. I feel like that's you. But, so I feel like you ended things. I feel like you got the clarity you needed. This was a toxic situation. You spoke about it to balance your emotions. Yeah. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Ooh. Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Two of Swords. So it's time for somebody to make a decision. Somebody has to make a decision now. What decision has to be made? Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? So this is like a continuation of the other reading that y'all didn't get to watch. But I pretty much gave you a recap of the other one. Avoiding this tower moment. Because they want to move forward. Ooh, my hands look all move. They want to move forward. Could be dealing with a Cancer. So, a recap. You or your person, when y'all get into this argument and they feel like you done out-talk them, and like I said, let it resonate where it, you know, energy is fluent. So whoever's the person who can really go in on the other person, it puts that other person in like this vengeful spirit. Like this vengeful spirit comes over them. And I'm being serious. That's what the Five of Swords is when someone is really just focused on getting you back. They can love you. They can have all the love in the world for you. But in that moment, they're so hurt to where they just want to get you back by any means. And so they're not looking at, you know, what has actually happened and why it transpired. That doesn't matter to them anymore. They're not even trying to like invest. You know what word came to my head? Fuck it. That's the mind frame they're in when they're in this Five of Swords. Like, fuck it. And so they go and get in this 8 of Pentacles energy, which is focusing on something, putting their focus to something else, distracting themselves. Could be work, could be anything. But whatever they're focused on has absolutely no stability at all. Like, none. And so they end up like walking away from this person that really loves them. You know, you have all this love, and they're walking away from that to go focus on something where there's absolutely little to no stability. So that means that they let one argument that you and them had run them to somebody who they have millions of arguments with. That makes no sense. But hey, they figure I'll just distract myself, and then they end up, you know. Anyway, so, and that's their way of balancing their emotions. Or that's your way of balancing your emotions, Sag. But somebody is speaking up, and they're speaking this truth about how they feel like this is toxic. Like, you know, this is not working for me. I can do better than this. This is beneath me. And so now you have the Wheel of Fortune. So now you have uncertainty, because you now the relationship could really be done. It's nothing nobody can really do. But somebody's trying to decide whether they want to try to prevent that from happening. So somebody still feels like somehow they have some time to prevent this Tower moment and move things forward, because you're their wish fulfillment. And they want to, you got the World card with manifesting. So it's like somebody want to come in the last quarter of the game, and it's like 2 minutes on the board. 2 minutes, shot clock, right? I don't know, I don't watch basketball. But anyways, 2 minutes left in the game. And you know, they somehow feeling like they can like help their team get 20 points in them 2 minutes. They trying to come in the last quarter. Whew. I don't even think Jordan could do that. But hey, they may have skills, but I doubt it. Alright, so we got the Prince of Swords, which is like standing your ground. So I feel like, yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Like Wheel of Fortune again, it's time to stand your ground about this. It's like it has to be an equal give and take. Because somebody that gets mad, and just because they mad, they feel like they can just do whatever they want to do. That's not positive energy. It's okay to get mad. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to not talk to me. But, you know, you can't go and do what you want to do and not care about nobody's feelings. So yeah, Spirit is saying like stand your ground. It's time for an equal give and take. So if you're not out there doing the most, they shouldn't be out there doing the most. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to stand your ground on that one, Sag. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Starman. And we got the Chariot again. Double confirmation, moving forward. See, so we got the Chariot twice. So I feel like with the Starman being here, that's about manifesting. So I think someone who is going into a hermit mode, because like I said the other reading, somebody was going into a hermit mode about the situation. Whether that's you or whether it's your partner, but somebody is really looking at these cycles now. And they're looking at these cycles and they're really saying to themselves like, you know, it has to be equal. And if it's not equal, then, you know, you can keep it pushing. what's that song? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. Okay, had that on repeat, your ringtone. All right, so let's see if there's anything else. Oh, this deck is all over the place. I thought this was an upright deck. Guess not. What was? But anyway, so I guess it's not. Let's see if there's anything else my Sagittarius need to know about the situation. Alright, so we got the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. We got the Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know if that meant to come out. So I'm going to put it back because it kind of hit my finger. Let's see. Alright. Wheel of Fortune again. Alright. Y'all got 3 Wheel of Fortune. So it is time, honey. It is time for a change. A change is going to happen regardless. So, you know, either way, we got 3 Wheel of Fortune. So, Sag, it's about to be a change. And when we got the 6 of Pentacles again. And that's paired with the Death card. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. And then we got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so if you're not in a relationship with this person and this person keeps like running to you and not giving you an equal give and take, and now you have ended things, they're gonna end this situation with the person that they was having a give and take with. That's ending. Death to equal give and take, so they can focus on their self though. Like, this is a person who focused on their own financial gain, and so they're walking away. Okay, now if you're the person in the relationship, then there's still, it's almost like the same message. Like, they're ending that equal give and take. Because they feel like however you're doing things is not equal to them. So they're ending the relationship and they're focusing on themselves and they're moving forward. So either way, somebody is realizing that things aren't equal. Or they don't want things to be equal anymore. Or they don't want to even try to make things equal. And they're choosing to focus on their own finances. And they're walking away. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's time. Like, it is more than time. Let's see. I feel like that was a positive, you know, message, because somebody's choosing to really put themselves first. You know, either way, you have to put yourself first. But I don't know if I spoke on this video or the other one. I was saying that, like, you know, never let another person's words define you, define who you are or where you're at in life or anything like that. So whatever this 5 of Swords is, you know, just try to go into like deep meditation about it, because, you know, words should never deter you. It should be a person's actions. You know what I'm saying? Which that doesn't excuse anybody's words. But if it's causing you to go into a 5 of Swords where you just like do, you know, if your partner or you are doing things that are out of the norm just because of an argument, there's a deeper rooted issue, because what a person say to you should never make you feel that low to go and really disrespect yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I think that's it, Sag. I hope this one stay.